The party line in the Dolphin camp is that the fearsome Raiders just happen to be the next opponent. The important thing, they claim, is winning to keep the home field advantage. The Raiders tell a similar tale. They can't worry about proving something to the Dolphins. They have to win to keep their playoff chances strong. I know that a cool handicapper should approach this game the same way. Analyze it. It's just another game. I also know that none of us really quite believe it. We're like the leathery horsemen who try to say that the Kentucky Derby is just another horse race. Were there any tough Marines who said that Iwo Jima was just another island? Would Linda Evans be just another date? No, this one is a special test of two great teams. It's an agonizing choice for a fan who has to choose between the two teams he has loved most loyally for most of his life. Everyone knows my favorite player is probably Lester Hayes, the man who adds the force of the Jedi to the bump and run. But do I really want the judge to intercept Dan Marino, the kid who has shone through all the bright lights of my favorite town? Alert viewers also know my favorite defensive lineman is Doug Betters. But do I root for Doug to whip tackle Killer Lawrence, that sweet spirit who sings in nightclubs in his free time? Betters tells me that Killer will be very polite and un-Raider-like this week, trying to lull him into pacifism. Betters himself is one of the sport's true gentlemen. Should I cheer for one of them to win their violent endgame? Al Davis, the visionary renegade, versus Don Shula, the rock-hard and uncompromising leader. When you've shared the good times with both and even felt their anger, you take no joy in seeing either in defeat. I figure that this is a game unfit for me or Jimmy the Greek or any other mere handicapper. This one is for Achilles sulking in his tent, Robert Jordan contemplating war and love and For Whom the Bell Tolls, Hamlet pondering his existence. This game doesn't deserve a pick. Unfortunately, they don't pay me around here just for the soliloquy. Life, death, war, peace. Dolphins favored by 3.5. These are the problems we all confront from time to time. How do we solve them? Every gambler knows. Raiders are terrific as an underdog. Got to take them. But what about the Dolphins in the Orange Bowl? Got to take them. Emotional factor. Raiders, backs against the wall, need this game for the playoffs. Dolphins can knock the Raiders out of the playoffs. You know they'd rather play New England. Finally, none of these really help, so it comes down to this. The Raiders haven't quite put it together all year. The best passing offense they've played, San Diego's, got 30 points against them twice. So, reluctantly, choosing between my two favorite teams, take the Dolphins, minus 3.5. And Bob, may the hat be with you.
Well, thank you so much. Most of you will see this epic confrontation coming up as the second half of our NBC doubleheader.